Welcome back, everybody. Here in the kitchen with Butter Bam. That's right, Levi. And check this out. Blackstone has the brand new E-Series. That's right, an electronic line of griddles. This happens to be the 17-inch E-Series griddle from Blackstone. Take a look at that. I'm hungry, so let's cut to the chase. Electronic temperature control, check it out. We can go all the way up to 500 degrees. I think we'll start out around 375, maybe 385. Got a giant slab of Atlantic salmon here. Picked it up at Sam's Club today. They said it was farm raised in Norway. Gonna make dinner size portions here. So you can decide what that means to you, but I would say, you know, at least 3 or 4 ounces. So lots of fun and exciting things at Blackstone right now. I have so many new things to show you, so stay tuned for that. But super excited about Blackstone's brand new E-Series. I know we're doing a lot of giveaways right now. We got some crazy things going on, but man, there's gonna be 2 of these, I'm told. So this one is gonna be hitting the shelves, hitting Walmart stores. It'll be in the garden center. They're estimating mid-March to the end of March. All right, a few bullet points. This griddle does have the rotate and remove hood, so check it out. If you don't want to get that pretty Blackstone glass logo dirty, you can totally remove it, okay? Or you can also use it to steam up your food. So this is a 17-inch griddle top over here. Check it out. I mean, I think the styling is what really blew my mind on this. Everything is absolutely gorgeous. It's painted in sort of a metallic sparkle paint. The griddle tops on these, this is what's gonna really blow your mind. We'll talk about this more as I cook on it, but this is called ceramic titanium, and you have never seen anything like this. This is, to say that this is non-stick is an understatement. It reminds me of some high-end panini presses that I've used, one that we have here at the house. It does have an electric heating element under here, and of course it has the rear grease as well. So first things first, oh my goodness, a first for me, 100% grapeseed oil. And we're gonna rub that grapeseed oil into the salmon fillets. Just rub that into the salmon. Of course, you could season this with salt and pepper. I happen to have some of Blackstone's teriyaki seasoning with me here tonight. So let's go down with a little bit of the teriyaki seasoning, like so. And of course, my old friend, the pureed garlic paste. You can buy this in the refrigerated section, in the produce section of your favorite grocery store. I suppose you could also put some of the ginger paste on there if you want to. But we're going to be using some of Blackstone's Sesame Teriyaki sauce later. I left this in the box to show you. Uncle Ben's Jasmine Rice. Best place to get this is typically going to be Sam's Club. You can buy it anywhere. You can buy it at Walmart. You know, you can buy it at your local Kroger store, etc. But Sam's Club usually has the best deal. You can get a big old 6-pack like this. Comes in little pouches. What I do is I break it up. And if you look at the instructions there, it says 90 seconds in the microwave. I've had people in the past that have been confused, and they've sent me messages saying, hey Todd, I noticed you put it straight on the griddle. Did you microwave it off camera? Absolutely not. This rice is pre-cooked, this jasmine rice, and all of the Uncle Ben's ready rices are pre-cooked. So obviously, when I put this down on the griddle top, that's gonna override any need for a microwave. So our griddle top is heating up nicely. Since I have the grapeseed oil out, let's just go with it. You know, one of the big questions I always get from people is, hey Todd, what kind of oil? You can use whatever kind of cooking oil you want to, and that's one of the main reasons why you'll see me jumping around from olive oil to avocado oil to cooking spray to canola oil, all of the above. So let's go down with a little bit of that grapeseed oil. Okay, now it's gonna blow your mind just how non-stick this ceramic titanium griddle top is. Okay, so let's get the rice down there. You might notice it start to jump sometimes when I dump this onto a Blackstone griddle. There we go. Seeing it jump. We're just gonna get all this rice done, get it cooked, and then we'll set it aside. When we're done, we're gonna put our salmon down on a bed of jasmine rice.
I love rice.
Now, if you want to, you certainly can add a little extra oil as you cook. I mean, you could use butter if you want to as well. I like it because it's just gonna give that nice fried rice type of flavor. So the rice has been on here about 7 or 8 minutes, and this is what I would definitely call sticky rice. People always want to know how to make sticky rice. So some people use, I think Desiree uses cottonseed oil. People use olive oil, peanut oil, and I'm telling you what, I'm really loving the grapeseed oil for this. So we'll put this in our tortilla warmer right now. There we go, and check this out. This is gonna be my first time showing off this super slick griddle top. You could almost see it. I mean, look how slippery this thing is. So paper towel, you are never ever, let me repeat this, you are never ever, let me repeat this again, you are never ever gonna take a griddle scraper, a metal Blackstone griddle scraper, and scrape this. Because this thing is completely non-stick by itself. I'm putting the oil on there just to help to caramelize the foods, okay? But check it out, just a little bit of wiping, and it's completely, I can't get those great kernels of rice. Is it kernels or grains? Grains of rice up there, but look at that. Completely non-stick. I mean, this thing is completely slippery. Look at that. Use that tortilla warmer. It also works as a great rice warmer. I mentioned not using metallic spatulas on here, so you can buy a kit. Blackstone has a kit that comes with a set of tongs, like so. It also comes with 2 spatulas. Just like that. There's the one that I've been using. This is the one that I haven't used yet. And these are what you want to use, or at least another kind of plastic type of kitchenware on these. I actually turned the griddle up to 400 degrees, so you want to be in those higher ranges. Whether you're 380 or whether 425, you definitely want to be up there a little higher. So 400 degrees, and I'm going to go flesh side down here. Here we go. Alright, we should be getting a beautiful sear on the bottom of that salmon right now. So if you're a Blackstone griddler, if you have a 36-inch, 22, 28, whatever, and you're used to cooking on the back porch with our propane griddles, there's going to be a couple of similarities and a couple of differences. One of the similarities, super non-stick, but this one is like non-stick to the nth degree. I mean, you've never seen anything like this. You could literally, if you were small enough, you could figure skate on this thing. The other being that it's one open surface, okay? So unlike my kitchen range top here, which I literally hate cooking on, ever since I've been cooking on Blackstone griddles, you don't have to have 4 burners and 4 skillets, or a saucepan and 3 skillets. It's all on one area, so I love that. But another big difference is, because you don't have that huge flame, you know, the actual fuel flame underneath there, the heating is going to be less, what's the word I'm looking for here? Less intense. Thanks, Kim. What would I do without my wife? Seriously, I mean that. Less intense. And so, but because of that, it might not be the best way to sear a steak. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But right now, we are searing up some salmon. So let's take a look at the bottom of this here. I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and maybe press down on each fillet just to expedite that searing, okay? Probably don't want to overcook the salmon. I think we probably want to go somewhere around 145, 150 degrees. This isn't like pork. All right, let's go in for the initial flip. Wow, perfecto. Okay, so there we go. That's that beautiful grapeseed oil and that teriyaki seasoning doing the trick there, friends. Oh my goodness. So, you know what? So I'm already learning, and I'm going to say you can get a killer sear on here, just after I told you that you might not be able to. That looks beautiful. You know, I've cooked a lot of breakfast on this week, but I haven't tried searing any cuts of meat or seafood yet. Wow! Oh my, it's beautiful. I'm not making this up for the camera right now. I literally am blown away, because I was just assuming that you wouldn't be able to get a killer sear. So yeah, oil. So put a little bit of oil on your meat, on your fish. Blackstone Sesame Teriyaki Sear and Serve Sauce. I'm loving this stuff. Check it out. Just gonna dump a little bit on each fillet. Oh baby, and this is gonna be our finishing sauce, if you will. That large piece there is gonna take another minute or two. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these small and medium-sized slices, like so. We'll continue pulling that salmon. Hopefully, it looks just as delicious to you as it does to me here. We'll get those last two larger pieces off the griddle top. And check this out. I just got an idea. I'm planning on steaming up some spinach, okay? So spinach down on the griddle top, and I'm actually gonna put some more of the sesame teriyaki with it. And we're gonna mix it up with all this, with all the sauce, all the garlic, all the seasoning that's already on there. I might grab some more water, put a little more water in there, close it up. All right, our spinach is looking really nice. I might dust that with a little more of that kosher salt, okay? Time to pull the spinach off here. That down here like so. All right, and now to clean up this unsightly mess, I'm just gonna use a little bit of water to deglaze the top. We might grab our plastic spatula, just because it's gonna be easier to direct everything back to the grease cup, okay? There we go. A little messy, but I think you're picking up what I'm throwing down here as far as how easy this thing is to clean. And then back to paper towels again. You know, paper towels, it could be a cotton rag, whatever you want to use. But look at that, just everything just wipes off. Just be careful not to burn your hands. This is way more forgiving than, you know, our backyard, our back porch griddles, but you can still burn yourself. So be careful. And that just took about 20 to 30 seconds to clean up that huge sugary mess. Our rice feels super warm here, nice and hot. Gonna reach in here, grab a little bit of that rice. Look at that, Jazz. Look at this perfect sticky rice, by the way. And I'm gonna put this down on my plate. Now you can serve this up any way you want, but I think this is the way to go. All right, we'll come over here to our salmon, and I'm gonna put that on there just like so. Grab some of this delicious spinach, okay? Which is also infused, by the way, with that sesame teriyaki. You can always put just another little kiss of that sesame teriyaki on top, like so. I suppose you could also put a little bit on the outside of your plate if you wanted to just make it look super cool. But take a look at that. All right, how does it look, Levi?
Good.
Can you say, take a look at that?
Take a look at that.
Say it louder.
Can you say, take a look at that, Sadie? Say it.
No.
Take a look at that. Let's give it a try. Get in there, Levi. Get some. Look at that perfect flake. And by the way, I should have mentioned this earlier. I didn't. The skin will actually pull off the bottom. Let me take a bite real quick and show you. Okay, hold on. So, So the cool thing about doing the flesh side down first is when you're done, you can actually peel the skin off the back. So I always go flesh side down first, and then you can just peel it off when you're done. Sadie, you want a bite?
No.
You want some?
No.
She's afraid. She doesn't want to eat my cooking. Friends, I don't know what it is, but once I started cooking inside here, I'm kind of changing my paradigm, right? I'm trying to eat more healthy. I'm always going to be your Big Mac, quarter pounder, double cheeseburger kind of guy. But, you know, I'm not getting any younger either.
Yeah.
Want to try some? Here we go. Here, Sadie, there's some rice. Woo! One last look at that delicious sesame teriyaki salmon Friends, I'm telling you what, I really am enjoying Blackstone's brand new E-Series Griddle. I can't wait to get the 22-inch. That's going to come out later this year. I'm told sometime. I don't know when. Late summer, fall. But amazing. This is an amazing dish. By the way, at the end, we're going to say, praise the Lord and pass the salmon, okay? Okay?
Oh, no.
So you can get this at Walmart, walmart.com. Look for it mid-March to the end of March or so, right here in 2021. So until next time, everybody, this is Todd and Sadie and Levi. And we're saying praise the Lord and pass
The salmon.
the salmon. Look at mommy and say salmon. Look at mommy and say salmon.
No.